Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of the Sharma show. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. So recently I attended the World Hindu Congress that was organized in Chicago, USA between the 7th and the 9th of September. And I wanted to share my experience with you guys about it. So the philosophy of this year's World Hindu Congress was Sumantrite Suvikrante, which means think collectively and achieve valiantly. And the mission of the World Hindu Congress was to provide a global platform for Hindus to connect, share ideas, inspire each other, and impact the common good. So it was actually a pretty fantastic event, and it was really well attended as well. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was a really well attended event. And I know a lot of people have also heard, and a lot of these leftist sort of liberal organizations have been printing articles, have been talking on social media about how this was some sort of a fascist event and how this was some sort of a Hindu fundamentalist event. But the problem with this whole narrative that they're creating is that a majority of these people who are talking about how this was a fascist event didn't actually attend the event. They're actually sitting far away talking about this event like they actually attended it. So let me now give you a perspective of a person that actually attended the event. There was absolutely no talk about hating these people or hating that people or saying that these people are horrible or saying that those people are horrible, nothing like that. The overwhelming common theme of the World Hindu Congress this year was unity. Hindu civilization and Dharmic civilizations have always had this issue that we are very strong and we are very proud and we fight for our values and we fight for our traditions and our culture, but often unity has been our biggest problem. We have not been able to provide a united front when it matters. And so this conference was organized to address that issue. It was a global call to not just Hindus, to all Dharmic traditions, the Hindus, the Buddhists, the Jains, the Sikhs, all Dharmic traditions. It was a call to them to organize. It was a call to them to unite. It was a call to them to treat each other not like competitors, but like family. Because all these Dharmic traditions, they're facing very similar problems in terms of conversion, in terms of coercion, in terms of propaganda from the Islamists and the missionaries and the leftists. And there was representation from all these communities. There was Hindus representation, there was Jain representation, there was Buddhist representation, the Dalai Lama himself spoke at the event, and there was also Sikh representation at the event as well. So again, this is coming from a guy that actually attended the event. So please make sure to find out the real story before you go believing the propaganda about it. So this year's World Hindu Congress was organized into 7 different conferences. The World Hindu Economic Forum, which brought together executives, entrepreneurs, and industrialists alongside economists and business strategists to share real-world experiences and knowledge about surplus wealth creation for widespread prosperity. The goal of this conference was to increase the share in the world GDP of the Hindus. Then the Hindu Educational Conference. This conference brought together educators, academics, administrators, government officials, students, and other stakeholders to discuss challenges and opportunities in the field of education. The Hindu Media Conference. Now, the Hindu Media Conference had the most number of events that I attended. This brought together journalists, bloggers, media house executives, public commentators, and observers to share ideas and experiences. The conference also provides a platform to discuss challenges and opportunities in emerging forms of media and evolving strategies to keep the world better informed through accurate and honest reporting and unbiased analysis of events happening in the Hindu world. The Hindu Organizational Conference, which brought together a vast array of Hindu organizations, including temples, associations, and institutions, to share best practices, experiences, ideas, and resources. The Hindu Political Conference, which brought together Hindus serving as elected representatives, appointees, and staffers, Hindu policy experts, and human and civil rights advocates, and other stakeholders to deliberate on issues impacting Hindus at local, national, and global levels. The Hindu Women's Conference, which brought together Hindu women from diverse backgrounds, perspectives, and professionals, including business, science, politics, and the arts, to share ideas and experiences, as well as their contributions to a variety of spheres. And finally, the Hindu Youth Conference. This conference brought together youth organizations and Hindu students active throughout the global community to capitalize on their energy, creativity, and idealism to share experiences and cultivate future Hindu leaders. So as you can see, this event was not organized to hate on other communities or anything like that. This event was organized to improve the Dharmic community. The goal of the World Hindu Congress was betterment of the Dharmic cultures and unity of the Dharmic cultures. So I took some videos of the event as well, and I made a vlog-like feature which you're going to be seeing now. And again, before you see it, I have to make it very clear that I am not a vlogger. I have no idea how to make a vlog. So all I did was take a bunch of videos and then I put them together because you guys asked for a vlog. So it's not going to be the best quality. I still hope that you get an idea of what the event was like, and I still hope that you can find some enjoyment in it. So here we go.
Businesses you bring us and all the culture you bring us. You know, this year the state of Illinois is turning 200 years old, and there's no better way than to celebrate together. Because that's what we're all about, togetherness. We're made up of many ethnicities, many cultures, many religions, many fabrics, and that's what makes us strong and peaceful. So namaste, enjoy the Congress, and get your rest. I'm seeing many of you come in. Get your rest and enjoy this Congress.
Opportunity to salute our country, India, our wondrous land of over 1.3 billion people, a place on Mother Earth that has been home to all religions and faiths, cultural practices, beliefs, and customs.
Buddha also I consider product of these Indian species. After this world, I think materialistic of the world, I think we must neglect about our inner world, about our mind, about our emotion. So we are passing through some kind of crisis of emotion. So such period, I think India's tradition, but how to develop our emotion, that's something very good.
You can imagine that the effect of the right ideas with that complementary free moral importance and going forward, integrating them into our economic policies, educational systems, through our media networks as well as through politics, and propagated by our mothers, our women, and by our youth, is as such very much
that is more than just a bunch of facts that lead in the wrong direction. Facts, it's like the blind man and the elephant. You got to go to one side of it and you think that's true. It's not. This is where I think the real challenge is.
Will be far more advanced than it is now, but their time has come. And I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honour of this convention may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions with the sword or with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons wending their way to the same God.
I would like to appeal all Hindus living in USA and other parts of the world to contribute in whatever way they can to save Hinduism in Nepal from outside influence, and also make different pressure groups to make aware our politicians of the past mistakes that have been committed, which has not brought religious tolerance but creating more disharmony. I hope all of you will support me in this venture. Thank you. Jai Gorak.
Buzzing, because there were at least 10 people who said that yes, I agree, these are the facts, that narrative was false. But from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening, nobody had said it. So you need to stick your neck out and make that point. Maybe you'll be alone, but you need to do that.
Anyone who controls the present controls the past. Wow. So who are the people who control the present? For us English-speaking Hindus, so to say. Who are the people who are telling us what we are or should be at the moment? From whom comes the challenge to who we are? It comes mainly from the West, in the broadest sense. As I see it, these Western challenges to Hinduism come mainly from three constituencies. The word Western here includes the Indian Equates. These three constituencies are Indologists, 1, 2, liberals, and 3, Marxists.
To education about Hinduism, it's also the Hindu view of science, the Hindu view of society, the Hindu view of culture, the Hindu view of politics, family, environment, healing, health, whatever. So the Hindu view of it means that Hinduism is the subject which is viewing, rather than positioning Hinduism as merely as an object to be viewed. Metaphysics, Chinese metaphysics, Vedic metaphysics, which is sort of just assumed and become part of our way of life. We aren't even conscious of it. And then there's a large part that we're conscious of. Now these metaphysical assumptions about the nature of reality, the nature of the self, the nature of society, all of that, what is society, what is culture, all of that is quite different from one system to another. So the foundations of difference between one system and another are metaphysical. And I say it with mutual respect. I'm not knocking down. I'm just saying that they are different and we ought to understand that. Because they are different, the Western system does not have the adhikar to say that they are universal. That's where I have a problem. I have no problem understanding, appreciating, respecting the Western worldview as one of the worldviews, provided our worldview is also given equal status. The statement, and then there is a lot of, because these metaphysics are different, the frameworks are different, the one that has more power studies the one with less power. There is an asymmetry of power. So we are the object of study through the Western metaphysical lens, and before that the Islamic lens. And what doesn't fit is criticized and rejected. What they like they want yoga, they want meditation, there's so many interesting things they want mathematics from us. Those are retrofitted, adapted, distorted to fit into their framework.
Another important element of Western impact, well, not really impact, but specific relation with the West, is the circular argument of authority. It starts like this. Secularists want to push some particular anti-Hindu point. You see, they make it known to the West. In the West, by now, everybody is aware that in India there are two parties. There are the good guys, which are the secularists, and there is the bad guys, which is you.
West has not yet discovered India. Nehru, in his discovery of India, didn't even get into the country. far as the British universities, all the authors he quotes are mainly, of course, European. Even Shri Aurobindo said, he's talking about the Indologist, he says that they're playing marbles outside the temple gates. They haven't even gotten inside to the courtyard, and they have no idea what's in the sanctum sanctorium.